Well, 1 year ago, the Upwey Tacoma Bowls Club in Victoria was hit hard by flooding. But now the cash they had in the bank to fix it all has been stolen by sophisticated scammers. It is utterly heartbreaking. For more, we're joined by Les Jane and Jackie Bramwell. Guys, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I mean, this is awful. I heard about this yesterday. It's terrible news. What did the scammers actually do here? How did they manage to get away with this?
What they did was they actually saw the email exchange between us and the contractors, and then when the contractors sent the invoices to us for payment, they actually got into our Hotmail account, deleted the emails from the account, took them to Uganda, altered the banking details on them, and then sent them back as if they'd come from the contractors. They were so sophisticated that when I replied to the contractor, or I thought it was the contractor, and said thank you very much for the invoices, they replied, "You're welcome." So from there, it was just a fait accompli. We were expecting the invoices. We received them. The treasurer arranged payment, and we paid the money to the contractor, or we assumed we were paying to the contractor. The contractors then phoned us about 14 days later and said, you know, when are you going to pay the account? And I said to them, well, we've already paid you. And they said, no, we haven't got the money. So I sent them a copy of the payment slip, and they contacted me the next day and said, you've paid it into the National Bank. We don't deal with the National Bank, we bank with the ANZ.
Oh no, Les.
So we then put out, a recall on the funds, but of course 14 days later the funds had already gone. In actual fact, the money went to a bank in Toowoomba in Queensland, and from there we don't know where the money went. It's just gone.
Oh, so this is absolutely galling. I mean, to think that they infiltrated you on several fronts here, through the email and then through the bank accounts. I mean, Jackie, what was your reaction? You're at a loss when something like this happens.
Oh, we're devastated. We're a really small club with just under 100 members. Everything you see around this club is done by membership. But apart from the bowling, which we're very competitive at, we're a community. Everyone looks after each other. So we're coming together, we're strong, but yeah, this hurts bad. Absolutely,
and Tacoma is such a beautiful part of the world. It's absolutely stunning there, and we're seeing images here of the floods that devastated your bowls club. To try and pick up from something like that and then to raise all this money in the hope of actually fixing the club, Les, where do you go to from here?
Well, the money that we had to use was the money we were saving to replace the back green, because that has to be... that's got about 10 years left in it. It's a bigger green than the front green. It'll cost us probably $220,000 to replace that, and we've been very self-sufficient all the way through. Being a small club, it's very, very difficult to get grants from anywhere. So we run Jack Attack and Barefoot Bowls, which are community events, and we get money from our green fees. But we're about 10 years behind the 8 ball at the present time, and we just don't know how we'll get there, but we'll manage.
I'm so sorry, guys. This is absolutely awful news, and I know that the community there will rally together to try and help you out with this, and hopefully some crowdfunding will help too. Thanks so much for joining us, and all the best. Carlos?
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my goodness. Carl?
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
That never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?
Always happens.